Hi. Parashat Miketz takes us 2 years further into the life of Joseph when he is interpreting correctly the dreams of the butler and the baker. And Pharaoh himself now has dreams, two dreams, which are cause for concern because none of his wise men or magicians are capable to interpret them as one on the one hand, and also to give a plan of action, what to do with these dreams. So Joseph, at that point, is remembered by the chief butler and brought to Pharaoh to interpret the dreams. And the first thing he says is these are not two separate dreams. The dreams of the cows and the sheep are just one dream. And I suggest that you start storing food because it's going to be a hard time of a famine. And if you don't save enough, you will not have food for your population. And Pharaoh says, if this is true and you're so wise, I'm going to appoint you in charge of this program. So he becomes the real CEO of the economy in Egypt. And he does a magnificent job. He realizes that in order to make this work, he needs to save and then enter into a relationship with the producers of produce and how to storage, a fantastic way of running the economy. In the meantime, in Canaan, the famine has also been felt there. And now Jacob is saying, Egypt seems to be doing well and there is food there. So go, Jacob says to his sons, go to Egypt. And the brothers go. And upon seeing them, Joseph immediately recognizes them. And he decides to put them through several tests in order to make them feel a little bit what they have done to him and perhaps to admit their guilt. He accuses them of spying. He accuses them of taking things away, but in reality, he is kind to them. He gives them grain. He returns their money. He tries to treat them well and not just being harsh. He enters into a deal by which he retains Simeon as a hostage in order for them to bring Benjamin, his full brother. On the second trip to Egypt, they bring Benjamin, and Judah pledges his safety to Jacob. After they purchase corn and they are entertained by Joseph, the brothers leave, only to be pursued by Joseph's men, who discover that they have kept a silver goblet planted by Joseph in the possessions. And in that way, he will retain Benjamin because he possesses that goblet. All of them return to Egypt. They are totally disheartened by the situation. And Joseph comes strong on him, insisting that he will retain Benjamin permanently as a servant. And the brothers now have pledged for the safety of the aging father. And now I think it's Judah, the one that comes and insists that he will do anything for Benjamin to return with them. It's a difficult moment. It ends and as unresolved. Parashat Miketz ends, and we're still awaiting what's going to be the end result. There is a lot of suspense at the very end. It's not clear what the brothers are going to do and what Joseph's reaction will be. So it's a beautiful Torah portion. Many times it falls during Hanukkah. In this particular case, it doesn't. It's the day immediately after Hanukkah. And it's a beautiful Torah portion that our bar mitzvah, Eli Charetz, is going to chant. He and his family are going to do the entire Torah reading, and we're extremely happy for that. That's a great way to do a bar mitzvah in our temple. So looking forward to see you in Zoom on Friday night and on Zoom on Shabbat morning. The family is using our max capacity to have people live in our shul on the Shabbat. Take care and continue enjoying Hanukkah and Shabbat Shalom.